Hello everyone. So in this video we will be going to solve this pattern. So for n equals to 5 we have to draw this pattern. Okay. So let us start. So following the same three steps, the first step was to calculate the number of rows. So number of rows in this pattern are 5 that are equal to n only. Okay. So we can say rows are equal to n. Okay. So this is our first step. In second step, what we need to do, we need to analyze that what work we need to do in each row. Okay, so you can see in each row we have to print stars. Okay, but not only stars. Okay, we have to print the spaces also. Okay, here you can see these are the spaces. These are the spaces. Okay, why we need to print spaces also? Why so? Because after printing spaces, okay, after knowing that after how many spaces we need to print stars, only we can complete this pattern. Okay, after we come to know that in a particular row, after how many spaces we need to print some star, only then we can complete this pattern. The previous pattern was easy. It was like this, right? In that spaces were not need to get printed because they come after star. They can be ignored. We don't need to print that. But in this case, in this pattern, we need to analyze that what number of spaces we need to print in a certain row, right? So the work done was in a particular row. There are two types of work we need to do. First, print spaces. After we print spaces, we have to print stars. Okay, this is the work we need to do. So how we can print spaces? This is the same way we did previous pattern. We are going to solve this pattern in the same way, but for spaces we will have some another variable, and for star we have some another variable. Okay, variable, suppose n as p, that count the number of spaces in a particular row. If I am talking about number of spaces or number of stars, that is for any particular row I am talking about, any row. Okay, because the count of this nsp or NOS, that is number of stars, may vary in different kind of rows. In row 1 the count of spaces may be 4 and count of spaces may be stars may be 1. Okay, so that's why we need this variable for keeping the count in a particular row. Okay, and this NOS will be storing the number of stars in a particular row. Okay, so let's work for first row. So first, for first row, you can see if I erase this. So you can see in this pattern the number of spaces in the first row are equal to 4 and number of stars are 1. Similarly, in second row, the number of spaces are 3 and number of stars are 2. Okay. In third row, number of spaces are 2 and number of stars are 3. Number of spaces are 1, number of stars are 4, number of number of spaces are 0, number of stars are 5. So here you can see, analyze this pattern, that we have number of spaces equal to starting from 4. Okay, that is n minus 1. Okay, spaces in first row are equal to n minus 1. Okay, on the basis of n we can decide our number of spaces or stars. Okay, and then if we are going down, the number of spaces are decreasing by 1. Okay, as you can see, from 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so number of species are getting decreased by 1. And if I talk about number of stars in first row are equal to 1. So we can have number of species are in first row are equal to n minus 1, and number of star are equal to 1. So we need to initialize this variable according to the first row, that is n minus 1 species and 1 star. Okay, as we change the row, we will decide that in the third step. In third step, we will decide that what changes or preparation we need to do for the another row. Okay, for first row, we have decided our number of species and stars. So now we can start printing as we have the count of number of species and stars. Okay, we can now start printing it. First, you need to print species. Okay, first you need to print this species. So how we can print this? So I will take some variable 1. Okay, for species. You can write commands also. So commands are written using these forward slashes double, and this j variable for stars for looping. So first I will print species while I less than equal to n minus 1. Okay, instead of n minus 1 I will write number of species. We have to print space, so space. Okay, I plus plus. And after we print the spaces, we will use another while loop for printing the star. Okay, so I have j variable for stars while j less than equals to number of stars, print star j plus plus. So this work for first row is done. This work for first row is done. So we need to do this work until our for 5 rows. Okay, we need to do this work for 5 rows. That is, I will take some variable row equals to n. Okay, so our outer loop will run row number of times. Okay, that is 5 times. Take some variable k for rows. Okay, initially my row variable is pointing to first row, that's why row equals to 1 is initialized. Okay, so what is this? My God. So we have to do this work while our row variable clearly reaches the end of the row. Okay, this. So after printing spaces and star, the third step will come here. Okay, inside outer loop and outside the inner loops. Okay, so third step was to prepare for another row. So you can see in another row, my count of spaces are decreasing by 1 from 4 to 3. Okay, and count of stars are increasing by 1 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so how we will change the variables? Oh my god. So first of all we will change the row by doing row plus plus. Second, spaces. For spaces we need to decrease by 1. So nsp minus minus, and increase the star by 1 and st plus plus, and the fourth one is always c square ln. Okay, so this is how you can print this pattern. Okay, So let me write the program for it. New class pattern for main function. So in 10 equals to 5 and my row variable equals to n. So I initially number of spaces will be equals to n minus 1. Number of stars equals to 1. Okay. So while so this while loop is for printing spaces. While let me take another variables for looping. Int I equals to 1. Int j equals to 1. This is for space looping. This is for looping on like spaces. Okay, printing spaces, and this is for printing stars. Okay, and this is storing the count of uh, stars in particular row, count of spaces in, you can say, row, first row. Okay, because initially we are working for first row. Okay, first row. And next is print spaces. So while I is less than equal to number of spaces, simply print the spaces. Remove this ln. In double quotes I will put some space and I plus plus. So this will print our spaces. And second was to print stars. So how? J is for looping on stars. Number of stars. So star. Remove this ln and J plus plus. Okay. So now stars are also get printed and okay. So I have to write this after printing spaces. Okay. So this is for printing spaces and this is for printing stars. Okay. Now spaces and stars get printed in first row. We have to prepare for second row. We can say another prep. So we have to for rows. I will keep some another variable. Okay, for rows, looping on rows. Okay, this variable is responsible for taking us from one row to another row. Okay, this is storing only the count of rows. So this is storing the total count of rows in our pattern. So the preparation step k plus plus number of spaces decreased by 1, number of stars increased by 1. So um, so we have to write this inside. We have to do this work row number of times. So we will put it inside another loop k that is looping on rows. Okay. So similarly declare this variable inside also int was in each row we want to initialize I from the beginning of that particular column. Okay, so I hope that it's complete now. While k less than equal to row, print stars places, and if I run this by mistakenly I have write this outside this loop. I have to write after printing space and start preparation step will come here. And if I now run this, uh, yeah. This is the output I am getting. Why so? Very silly mistake is there. So see what mistake we did. So here now I have given one space only. Okay. If I give two spaces and now run, now I'm getting the output. Okay. Because one space will come here, na, here above this space, and one space is this one. Okay. Hope you are getting my point. So that's why we need to give two spaces, or if we are giving one space here, we will not give space in the start. Okay. So these are the silly mistakes that some students make. Okay. So keep this thing in mind. So this is the pattern for today. We will be covering more complex patterns such as diamond. After patterns, we will be starting our functions and arrays, which are most important for building foundations. Okay. So bye bye guys. Take care.